Hey, Zill. Hey, Eternal. Hi, Mom. How are y'all doing? Sorry, I had to get a couple things situated here real quick. Alright. I thought I filled the shop up. No, I stopped because the shop was empty. I was like, I thought I filled the shop up with cars. Nope, that's what I did at the beginning of the other session. I'm considering just getting rid of all these body parts. Because I'm never going to come here and look for car body parts. Little components I will, though. Oh, and that mirror. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Any bonuses? Nope. So, let's see, there's brakes. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I'm considering getting rid of all these body parts. That's a weird sentence. Brakes and exhaust, we'll take that. More brakes and exhaust. I keep hitting the wrong thing. It's a habit. Let's see, there's exhaust and transmission. We'll take that one. And we'll take the only other car that's left, I guess. Exhaust, transmission, and an oil change. I'm gonna get a couple of those here in a few minutes. Okay. Brakes. Does this have ABS? Nope. Brakes and exhaust. This does have ABS. Brakes and exhaust. This does have ABS. Okay, so we'll leave those down. We'll do the ABS first. Okay. I finished all the story missions, that is correct. What's up, Jessen? I'm assuming the F is silent? Yeah, that's all I need. Okay. So I need 2 calipers, of which I have... Don't do that. Of which I have both. Uh, let's see. 2 pads, a shoe, a drum, and a cylinder. That's all. It's not bad. How are you doing, good sir? 2 pads, a shoe, a drum, and a cylinder.
You left my lamp unplugged.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's cool. I just had to get out there and I was afraid I was going to hit my head.
Start putting this stuff back together. You're a Swede. Well, welcome. Yes, I had a, God, now I can't remember the guy's name. I had a Swedish guy in my Minecraft server back when I used to play Minecraft all the time. And I had to, because he was like, oh, don't worry about trying to pronounce my name, just call me this. And I was like, no, tell me how to pronounce your name. And I had to, sit him down and get him to tell me how to pronounce his name. And now I can't remember what his name was. Nope, I didn't get the calipers. You know, at first glance, his name looked like an American name. Oh yeah, I knew Fierstad, but I knew that was not what this gentleman's name is either. I don't even know if Fierstad was the correct pronunciation. That's just how I knew how to pronounce it. Alright. That one's done. What was your thing? Exhaust and transmission. Lifter A. Just for the fun of it, try to say... Why are there so many consonants and no vowels? Wow. Wow, I'm just looking at that word and I'm like... Nope. Nope. Interesting. I am also terrible with foreign languages. I know a half-decent amount of Spanish, but I'm not conversational. Like, I can understand way more Spanish than I can speak. Wow, all 4 of those are destroyed. Alright. Good enough, that's 1 caliper. Now I only need 3 others. Man, this guy is a pro. He's chatting in my Twitch while he's like winning a PUBG match. That's awesome. Let's get a catalytic and a middle, because I know I'm going to need those. There's the middle. There's the cat. Brake disc goes on. I need 1 set of pads. Clown fluids? Ew. That just sounds gross. Vented brake disc, I need 1 of those. What else was it? What was this exhaust pipe right here? Front exhaust section Bravo I4 Bravo. Okay. Whoops. Front exhaust section Bravo. There we go. I knew you'd like that term. It's very erotic of you, Anza. I need a, sorry, I also need a module. Alright, so let's put the pads on. The new caliper will go on there. And then we'll slap the tire on. Oops, wrong side. That's gonna be weird if the Swedish word for nurse has a female connotation, considering my dad was a nurse. Although he got that kind of stuff all the time, and so did I. What's your dad do for a living? Oh, my dad's a nurse. Ha ha. Your dad's a nurse. Like, and? That was super weird. Like in Meet the Fockers? No, in real life. My dad was a nurse in real life. Rear muffler, exhaust pipe. Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I watched like half of that movie and that was about it. Meet the Fockers. That's just one of those movies that I just kind of like, if it's on in the background, I'll kind of half listen to. They kind of drove that series into the ground. They had like way too many movies. Do I need to replace the manifold? No. Okay, good. We're good there. Exhaust pipe and a rear muffler is all I need for the exhaust system. Rear muffler. And then go to the brakes. And what did we need there? Let's see if I can repair any of that. But I mean, he didn't really get crap for being a nurse, because I mean, he was a nurse. He was helping sick people. If somebody came into the hospital and was like, haha, you're a nurse, he'd just be all like, well, I'm going to treat you great. I mean, he would have done that either, but still. It's kind of a dick move to say to somebody that's like trying to make sure you don't die. Haha, you're a nurse. Wow, alright. Maybe the next time the doctor prescribes you like a lethal dose of some drug, I'll just let him give it to you rather than stopping the doctor. Because the doctor was an idiot. Alright, 2 calipers, 2 pads, 2 discs. 3 pads, actually. 2 calipers, 3 pads, 2 discs. 3 pads, 2 discs. But I'm waiting to hear back from, man, I don't know how to pronounce his name, from the Swedish guy that was here just a second ago. I don't want to, like, butcher his name and that'll make me feel bad. Although I'm sure he's kind of used to it by now, you know? Have all these terrible Americans be like, hey... Then they look at his name and they go, Jess? Ow. Although I get that a lot. For some reason, people seem to not understand how I pronounce my name. Which I find very surprising. Like, like, my name is Matt, right? Everybody knows how to pronounce Matt. But for some reason, I'll call people up, or I'll introduce myself to somebody face to face, or like if I go to a restaurant and they say, can I have a name for your order? I'll be like, Matt. And they'll go, oh, Mac, like M-A-C, or they'll go Max, M-A-X, and I'm just like, really? I even looked up like the commonality between different like mishearings of my name, and I'm like, Matt is by far the most common out of all of those, like not even close to any of the others. And I'm like, why, if you misheard somebody say their name that sounded similar to that, why would you immediately jump to one of the rare names? It's just... I never understood that. Aloha. Well, hello, Primus. Or goodbye, I don't know. I bet it's pronounced like the FJ in Fjord. Possibly. We'll wait until he gets back, and then he'll be all like, actually, it's pronounced like an R. And you're just like, what? Yeah, I have a pretty uncommon last name as well, so I get that a lot too. Pump. I like how you're doing the bolts in the star order. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm lazy and I just do it in whatever order comes easily. But if it just so happens to line up well on the screen, Okay. So the name for nurse is not gender specific. Okay. It's just got the word sister in it. It's kind of like, I guess it would be kind of like German, how you see these things on the internet where they're like, they'll have a German word for like Panzerfaust, and then it'll be like, this thing Faust's Panzers. And you're like, oh, well, that's an easy way. And like half of their words are like that. You may not know what Panzer and Faust mean, but you know that a Panzerfaust Faust's Panzers. Whatever the hell that means. I know, right? I'm all like, I don't know what the hell that means. Do what?
You only thought of that word because you're killing the Nazis this weekend.
Yeah, I was killing Nazis this weekend. It was awesome. There's a female and a male and a neutral form of the. It fists tanks. Well, I guess it would. I guess the correct translation might be punches tanks. Again, I'm not German. I don't speak German, so don't take my word for it. But I don't think it would be the literal translation, fisting tanks. Alright, this thing was exhaust and gearbox. Is the starter up top? Yes it is. Alright. He's specifically requesting that I try to pronounce that word. Schuckseister? That sounds German, though, when I say that. That sounds very German. I'm anticipating his laughter of being like, oh my god. That wasn't too bad? Okay. You've heard, as long as you've heard worse, I'm happy with that. Whoops, that is the wrong spelling of the word fly. Okay, there's all that stuff. Oh, believe me, I have. I seriously do not doubt that. Alright, I need an i4 rear wheel drive. And then some i6 exhaust parts. i4 rear wheel. And then some i6 exhaust. The manifold and that section. Hey, look at that. I found that Wikipedia is mostly accurate for pronunciations, but is not perfect either. Because, like, I know how some Spanish words are pronounced, and I went and looked them up, and they're not pronounced properly on Wikipedia, so... Or not all of them were. Some of them were close, but just off enough that you were like, close, but yeah, that's still wrong. That actually sounds really awesome. Oh, I needed 2 of these. I just bought 1. Who is Robaz? I'm hearing all these names of like other famous YouTubers or... Aloha, hopefully with less net problems. Well, goodbye to you two? Or hello? I don't know. It's both, technically, so I really don't know if you're saying hi or bye. Tell me! Oh, it's missing the starter. Yeah, that helps. Let's put that back on there, shall we? Yeah, I like that. Do you talk like this guy? Well, if he's Swedish, then yes. Swedish people generally speak similarly compared to, like, Americans. You wouldn't go, oh, hey, you're Swedish. Do you talk like this Japanese guy? No. That would actually be very weird. Hey, cool. Engine problems. Taking it. Engine problems. Taking it. These may be longer vehicles, but I just get more enjoyment about, like, having to tear apart engines. It's more fun. Do you hate Norwegians? Who doesn't? Am I right? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. All my Norwegian fans immediately just close the stream. They're just like, nope. Loud when accelerating, gearbox problems. Okay. I really don't know why. You're going there to do some fishing. Conversation immediately leaves my knowledge base. Danish is a garbage language, though. Right? Am I right? You'll agree with me. That's... I forget, was that Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I'm sorry, what?
Danish being a garbage language?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. That was funny. You're part Danish. That's okay. Gentleman Dragon is full-on Danish. And I tell that to his face all the time. He just laughs and he's like, yeah, kinda is. You know, I find that, if I had to guess, I would say a good half of my viewership is European. Which, when I first started doing YouTube and, obviously later Twitch, I never really thought I would catch on with foreigners just because I'm American, you know? But I have quite a bit of European fans, which is really cool. Okay, what kind of transmission was that? i3. I also need... Let's just do i3, and I need a catalytic converter. Okay. Front... Oh, God. I need the gearbox. I don't know which one of these I need. Was it A or B? I think it was A. It was A. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a new catalytic converter. I guess I should probably get one of those. That's kind of important. Oh, you finally got level 30, so now you can paint cars? Awesome. And the exhaust manifold, which I did already purchase. Did I need to get a new filter? Yes. Let's get that i3 oil filter. Orange. Interesting. Nope, I'm gonna need that up actually. Okay. Fill this guy up with oil. He's out of here. Okay. This vehicle can get on the lift. Wait, what was your problem? Gearbox. Excellent. Man, that's all torn up. V8 OHV. I can do that. It's in there somewhere. I found it. I should sing professionally. I'm not gonna. And this will be it for this vehicle. Quick in and out. Awesome. Can you headbang? Can you headbang like in that early scene of Wayne's World? I don't know, man. You tell me. I'm kind of lacking some of the tools required. Rip. Yeah, exactly. Alright. General engine controller repair. Car cannot start. Strange noise. Lack of power. Running gear faults. Oh my god. So much is wrong with this car. Clipping that for later? Please do. Alright, let's hit this up with a compression tester and see what's wrong inside. Alright, never mind. Crankshaft is busted, so the whole thing's got to come out anyway. No use in continuing to look further. Just pull all this out just to get it out of the way. Alright, that belt comes off. That belt comes off. Supercharger comes off. Yeah, that crankshaft looks nasty. Obviously, I'm super concerned about my hair. Keeps me up at night, worrying about it. Sarcasm. Alright, man, see you in a little bit. Oh, man. This does not look pleasant. Ugh. Alright, let's take off the timing cover. Okay. You know what's awesome? This is just the engine. And then I've got the suspension to fix, and it's all messed up as well down in there. Okay. Not much else to do there. Let's drain that oil. Okay. I don't know what that voice crack was. Occasionally does a car come in with everything above the threshold and you can immediately complete the job? Not everything. I have seen cars come in that they'll tell me specifically, hey, I want to replace my alternator, and I'll go and look at their alternator and their alternator is perfectly fine. Their cutoff will be like 56% and their alternator's like at 84. And I'm like, your alternator's fine, dude. But that's never been the only thing. I've always had something else that actually needed to get repaired, so. I know, right, Eternal? It's pretty rough. I've seen worse. I mean, when you pick up a 1-year-old car from a barn and the entire thing's like at 10%, that's pretty bad. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do next. Is after I finish these cars, is I'll go get another new car. I'm almost at $1 million bucks, so I think I can afford another car. It's fun dismantling an entire car and fixing it, putting it all back together again. I don't think any of these pistons were bad enough to be removed or replaced, but I have to get that crankshaft out. Kind of get that feeling working on my computer. Wait. Kind of get that feeling working on my computer. When the last parts for mine came in, I dropped everything to assemble it. And you know something's up when the fat guy drops lunch for something? Wow. Oh no, the wheel hub needs to get replaced. Boo! I have to dismantle all of this. Oh, that's okay. The knuckle had to be replaced too. Well, there went that idea. Let's just dismantle the entire front end, shall we? I know that feeling, though. When I was rebuilding my computer, and I got the last part, like, I was like, I don't care what I had planned today. Everything is canceled, and I'm building my computer. I don't know why I took that apart. I didn't need to. Just needed to take out the steering rack, that's all. What about these bushings? That one's too bad. Let's pull that one out. Ooh, God, look at back here. Holy cow. I knew the list was long, but dang. Okay. I gotta take out that arm. That bushing. This bushing's gotta come out. That one looks trashed. 11%. Yep. Yeah, I know, right? Fuel pump was trash. Oh wait, there's nothing broken over. There's this. All the bushings on this side, however, look fine. Yeah, they're good enough. Alright. Is that everything? Whoops. Hey, the battery needed to be replaced. I didn't even notice that. Lack of engine power. Parts not discovered. Let's drop this back down. I'm gonna guess alternator and, actually no, the alternator looks good. Let's go air filter. Yep, air filter's bad. Let's get that out of there. Might also be the air filter lid. Air filter cover. 6%. Whoops. Man, I gotta get more accurate with my my clicks. Alright, we got all the parts we need. Let's see if we can fix any of these. His cutoff must be 63-ish. Broke that. Okay. Not too bad. Yo, what's up, Gentleman Dragon? Danish is a garbage language. Crankshaft bearing cap. Also, I love you. I don't think I got the flywheel or the clutch. I only need one clutch part, right? I need the pressure plate, don't I? I just showed up. Come on. Nice. You could have at least waited 5 minutes. Well, we had a Swede show up a little earlier, and I butchered his name trying to pronounce it. Huh, I like that. Sweden is a garbage language. Well, Sweden is a country. But whatever. 2 exhaust pipes and a... Okay, that's valid correction. Has a garbage language. Okay. I'll allow it. I need the exhaust manifold for a V8. Let them fight. Yeah, let's put the pistons back in. Start reassembling some of the engine. Okay. Good, it had just enough good spark plugs. I say just enough, like there was only 4 there, but whatever. Words are hard. Nope. That's all good. Your sister is nervous. Her final exam this year is on Friday. Is it about cars? Well, good luck to her. Tell her not to fail. Her entire life is riding on this. We'll tell her that. There we go. All right, put these clips in. Awesome. All right, now I need an engine head cover for a V8. I'm sorry, an engine head for a V8. Engine head V8. And which engine head cover do I need? Bravo. Engine head cover Bravo for V8. Got it. Okay, we'll put the camshafts in. Pop in that manifold. That's brand new. I think I need 2 spark plugs. Yep. That. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
I'm reading.
Well, I don't care.
That's what you're hearing is my laughter from that.
Oh, okay.
But thank you.
You're welcome. Make sure I didn't get anything coming in on my on-call. Nope, we're good. Awesome. That's a nice, shiny, brand new one. Look at that. Doesn't that look so pretty? She says the worst part is she can't know the results of her previous exam because she has to use that to do the next one and then get a final score. So she has no idea how well she did. Great. I'm sure she did fine, though. She seems like a bright girl. Wait. Because I'm already married? Lame. Alright. Supercharger intake manifold for a V8. Is that what I bought last time? That's a supercharger. Okay, I have a supercharger for a V8. No, don't sell it. Okay. I guess I could have used these earlier when I needed a brake job. Oh, I still need the intake manifold. Super C! Alright, intake manifold. We got a brand new supercharger for a V8. Fuel rails? I need one fuel rail DI and a throttle V8. I also need a pump and a fuel rail DI, throttle V8. Hey, I'm playing Car Mechanic Sim. Tell her to come watch me. I'll help her before her exam, right? Not like she really needs to study legit stuff. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dragon. The water pump? Nope, that needed to be replaced. The belt tensioner also needed to be replaced, yeah. Whoops. Preferably without the semicolon right in the middle. That'll be confusing. I think that's more of a learned trait. Okay. I think we're done with the engine. Fuel pump, okay, that's alright. Steering rack, okay. Fuel pump on the lack of engine power. Alright. So fuel pump and steering rack will finish the rest of that up. Wait a second. I always think the engine's done, and I'm never right. I gotta reassemble the underneath. Yeah, definitely don't. Definitely don't do that, Dragon. Then she'll unsub. Yeah, I did remember to check first. This time. Go in there and pour oil into the engine with no oil pan on it, and it just spills right through. Yo, what's up, Trika? Steering rack. I need at least one of each tie rod, but I think I need 2 of the outers. I just can't remember. Let's go this way. It's got a knuckle on it. Oh, I didn't need the inner at all. Alright, well, whatever. Oh no, yeah, I completely agree with you. I have had experience with the whole concept of why the hell did you put the water pump inside the engine block? Now I have to dismantle the entire engine to replace the water pump. It's terrible, terrible. Or why is the timing chain in my engine half outside the engine block and half inside? So that I have to take off all the engine heads to remove the timing chain? Bad design. Front steering knuckle delta.
Sorry.
She scared me with a bagel. She's like, hey, I'm being nice, here's a bagel. Ah! You know about my irrational fear of bagels? She did him a frighten. You're darn tootin'. Lower suspension arm. Okay. She enjoys scaring me, though. If she denies it, she's lying. That's right, she wouldn't deny it. She'd be like, ha 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 ha, yes. Yeah, I was right. I'm not gonna say that, Trika. Because I like it when my wife is happy. He said you should have yelled, "Whoa, that bagel looks like you."
Oh, fat? Pale like a ghost.
Pale like a ghost. That's a good example. Ghost! Alright, what is wrong with my front shock abs? Oh god, everything. Spring, cap, absorber. Wow. Alright. Springs, assemble! Sounds like the worst Avengers ever. Dragon remembers you in a sheet going, "I'm a ghost!" That was funny. He's gonna be sleeping in the doghouse, and they don't own a dog. Well, you got 50% of that right. Alpha, okay. Why do I keep exiting out of the car? That's so dumb. I don't need to do that. Alright. Front end is done. No! I bought the wrong thing! That's alright, I'll have a use for that some other day. I need one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Ah, welcome, new followers. I thought I bought some small... Oh, I didn't buy enough. I need 3 more. Okay. Oops. Ah, yes. Community Discord. If you're interested, there's a link. We're all cool people, said by the guy who's the coolest of them all. Because everyone knows the coolest people tell other people they're cool. We are nerds, dude. Like hardcore, dude. It's sad. Okay, I need that rear suspension arm. Didn't think I'd need that. I also need the spring stuff. The cap, the rear spring, and the rear spring cap, rear shock absorber cap. That's what I need. I think that's it. No, rubber bushing is missing somewhere. A rubber bushing. That's troublesome. Oh, there it is. Found it. All right, now let's put some oil in this car, and we can get it out of here. $58,000. Just buy a new car, dude. Okay. Let's store those parts in the warehouse. What was wrong with this thing? Brakes. I think it is repairability, though, because sometimes it'll sell stuff that's like 96%. So, I mean, it doesn't make sense 100% of the time anyway. Well, I don't disagree with you there either, but... So, Matt, after how many hours in this game do you think you could build your own airplane? You know, ironically enough, if somebody came out with an airplane mechanic, I would probably really enjoy that as well. Alright, that should do it. Although I need to sit down and go through the like Steam list of simulator games that are like this kind of simulators. And see if there's some other cool stuff in there as well. Like I did Giant Machines 2017. That was really fun. Alright, got to take out a couple of pistons. Okay, let's take that off. Water pump for an i4. I think I've got one of those. Oh, wow. Man, so much disassembly. I saw you in there, air filter. Trying to be all sneaky. That looks good enough. Okay, the rest is underneath. Okay. Imagine if it took real time to do all this. No thanks. the game would not be nearly as popular. Well, yeah, but accuracy doesn't 100% equate to enjoyment. Like, if you had a bunch of cars in here, ordered parts, and then couldn't play the game for 2 days while you waited for parts to get delivered. Talk about a hardcore mode, right? Oh man, I want to play this game on hardcore. None of the tools work. You could literally fill up all 3 things, buy all the parts, and then just not play for 2 or 3 days. And then every once in a while, you would order a part, and then parts would come in, and you'd find out that they were actually not the ones you ordered. You'd have to call them up, yell at them, get them to send you the right parts again. This time they need to pay for overnight shipping. You have angry customers complaining that they didn't actually need that part of their car fixed, even though you're looking at this like completely rotten component. What was that? Oh wow, really? That sounds crazy. I think there's only 2 bad pistons. Where are the pistons? Piston with Conrad. There you go. There is an undiscovered part. What the hell? Oh, I guess I could have done this. Duh. Interesting. Well, that's got me nervous. An unknown engine component? Oh, that's good. That's good. Wait. Is there a bad rubber bushing? No? What? Oh. That's it. Fuel pump. Okay. So that seems to be it for the front end of the vehicle. Running gear is all in the front and back. Car control feels loose. All the gearbox problems have been located. Oh, the knuckles gotta come off again. Boo! Alright. Now we can take that knuckle off. Nope, nope, no we can't. Sorry. Now we can. That's got to come out of there. That's got to come out of there. Everything else up front looks okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Not up front. Whatever. You know what I mean. Yep, that's all of that stuff too. Awesome. Let's go see how much of this we can repair, shall we? What's the cutoff for this car? 65. Got that to 100. Excellent. That was also 100. And so was that. Awesome. Still a bunch of stuff I have to replace. Air filter, fuel filter, and what kind of oil filter? The blue one. Hey, I have a gearbox i4. I think I need that. Pretty sure I need that inner tie rod, front wheel hub, lower suspension arm. I'm gonna need that. Fuel pump I repaired to 100%, so I won't need that. Alright. So let's put some parts back in this car. Get some of this junk out of my inventory. That's from the engine bay. I need the front sway bar. Okay. I don't know which rear sway bar needed to be replaced. Can I see that from here? A. And how many of those small sways? Both of them. What about the front sway? One A. Okay. And one outer. Okay. So that should get me a good distance there. Your legs feel like jelly? Your legs feel delicious. I don't even know what that means. Front steering knuckle alpha. How's this shock? Good. And we'll pop it back on there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rubber bushings. I need at least 3 of those. Biking is work. Fun though. Yeah. I used to bike a lot when I was growing up. And then I got in a bunch of bike wrecks. Not even lying. A bunch of stupid decisions led to me getting hit by bikes on more than getting hit by cars on my bike on more than one occasion. Unpleasant experience getting hit by a car while riding a bike. Can confirm. Oh yeah, my mom loves thinking about me getting hit by bikes on a regular occasion, getting hit by cars on a bike. She lived for that, didn't you, Mom? Sorry. Rear knuckle A. I know one of them was right in front of our house. Like literally at the end of the driveway. You needed the excitement, obviously. Alright, shock absorber A. And I think a full set of arms there, isn't it? Yep, full set of arms, shock absorber A. And a rear wheel hub. Rear wheel hub. Shock absorber A. And a full set of arms. We got that arm, and that arm, and that arm, and that arm. I was a very accident-prone child. Need another small bushing. Wheel hub bearing. Nope. Gotta put that spring in. Alright. All that should be done. Yes. Okay, fuel filter, air filter, and then all of the engine problems. Okay. Starter is good. Glad to slap that back on there. Engine head I4. I don't think that could be repaired, could it? That's going to be unfortunately expensive. Nope. Engine head. Alright. I never got attacked by dogs. I'm lucky with that. I mean, unless you count my own dogs, but that's just for me being stupid. 3 spark plugs. Whoops. I need 1 cam gear. Water pump. I4, I did not have one of those. I4, get one of those. Typhoon watched you the entire time you were eating your SpaghettiOs. Just gotta make sure, man. One of those puppies hits the floor, it's game time. Serp belt B. All bets are out the window, man. She's going for it. SpaghettiOs! Dogs are awesome. Let's put the turbocharger back in. Well, that sucks. Oh, Typhoon is the dude. Okay, well, whatever. You know what I mean. Two more ignition coils. Nope, that's incorrect. There we go. Intake. Oh, God. I4DI. And the throttle also needs to be replaced. We're getting close, my friends. Oil pan. Wait, what? Rip. Well, at least I know all these parts are good. Let's take the engine all apart again. Yes, I was too distracted by talking about puppies. Would not have been the first time. Puppies, the best distraction. Indeed. Reinsert new pistons. There we go. That was a pretty smooth disassembly. Hopefully it's a pretty smooth reassembly. And then I gotta climb up underneath the car again. Put the bottom stuff back on. Throttle. Okay. Exhaust manifold. Turbo. And then we'll put the manifold cover on. Alright. Now it's just down to timing components. Oil pan, okay, that I can understand. Alright, cool. Oh no. Oil pan I4. Do I have one of those? I do not. Oil pan for an I4. Gave up on your program? No, I'm just lazy. Plus, my list got really long, and I was like, oh my god, it's going to take a lot of work to update that list. But I sold like 80% of the stuff in there now. So I was thinking after I was done here, I was going to update the list today after the stream, so I could go back to using it again. Because it was very helpful. Okay, so no bonus cars. In that case, what we're gonna do, sell everything off. Let's go buy a car and fix it up, shall we? Let's see here. What do we got? Man, I flipped to the front of my book, front of my notepad, and the first page, Car Mechanic Simulator 2015 car list. I don't know if you guys can see that. I had a list of all the cars I owned and if I had gotten them to 100%. Well, there goes that one. Throw that away. Right, that's that. I don't need this anymore. Okay. New list. This goes there. All right. This is a Bolt cape. I just don't want to double purchase cars, you know what I mean? Caster Earthquake Rex. That needs to go to the garage. This is a Sakura Moon. That also needs to go to the garage. Smith 1500. Can I send that to the garage? I can, okay. This is a Mazda RX-7. That's 100, so it can stay. Mazda RX-3. That's 100, it can stay. Okay, so let's go back to the garage. Let's look at these three vehicles that are not perfectly 100. and see if I can figure out what's causing that and fix it. Oh, I was like, oh my god, where'd the other one go? Good, it put it on the lifter. What was your problem? Global parts condition 99%. There is some part on this car that is not 100%. Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Run all the tests. Yeah, that was my next step. Absolutely. Fuel pressure. Electronic. Compression. Tire tread. I guess one of the tires could be at 99% somehow. No, those are all perfect. Cannot start engine. Oh my god, I'm missing a starter. Done. Alright, let's do the Sakura Moon next. What's your problem? Body condition 96. Yes.
Toss that to me.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, of all the crappiest stuff, I left something out. All right, let's take. Hold on. Let's go to interior disassemble. We're gonna take all these parts out and look at them. Ah, ha, ha, there it is. My interior is not perfect. Yeah, it was a starter, Trika. Alright, leather seat 11 Delta and bench moon. Steering wheel, okay. Alright, so we need to go to the interior. Let's look up moon. Bench moon leather 1, yes, buy that. Alright. Seats. Thank you. I'll make sure to fill it up and put it in there before I go to bed tonight. I'm gonna get 2 of these. I like those 11 Delta Leather chairs, those are good. And then the steering wheel. Let's go with steering wheel 2. Interior assemble. Body condition 99%. Something else on the body is not perfect. Alright. So, we're just gonna have to disassemble the body until we find it. All that's perfect. That's all perfect. Oh, wait. Let's get these windows. That's all 100% as well. Oh, rear bumper. I don't see it. Rear bumper. 100%. Did I not... Let's... Oh, hold on. Let's give it a cleaning. And a welding. Oh, I can only have one there at a time. Okay. Well, right now it's 19% because I'm missing all the body parts. Let's put you on lifter 3. And we can move that to lifter 3. Use it. Go back. Assemble. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't disassemble this. Oh wait, I did. It was waiting for me to reassemble it. Now it's 100%. So it was either cleaning or welding the body. Okay, so that's done. You can move back to the garage. Now this truck. Parts condition 99. How do you want to bet it's a starter? No, the starter's there. That's all good. Fuel. Interesting. Okay, so the vehicle can start. Otherwise, it wouldn't let me move it on the test path. Oh, that's right. I can't do that. Hmm. Still not the main reason. Still 99%. Well, I got all the vehicles fixed except for my truck. Oh, that's 100%. Strange. Actually, you know what? Let's move you onto number 3. Let's put the welding station over there. We're going to re-weld the car. Move it back. And we're going to clean the car. Move that back. Nope. That didn't have any major effect on it. Should be all the body parts. All those are 100%. Those are all 100%. I guess I need to get that rear bench. Whoops. No items to work with. Let's buy all 3 of them. It only accepts the brown. Still, my parts condition is only 99%. Yeah, the brown bench works. I don't like it, but if it'll fix my problems, I'll leave it for now until they get that repaired in the game. Rear window is 100%. Alright. Okay, so the body condition is now 100% instead of 96, but the parts condition is still 99. There's still something on this vehicle that's not right. Interesting. slowly take parts off until I find the part that's causing that. Two reasons, Trika. Examine mode, everything looks green. Even at 99%, it's going to look like the exact same shade of green. So I'd have to, like, highlight every individual part. I can't tell the difference between 100% green and 99% green. I can't tell. That's 100. 100. If you guys see 99 and I miss it, you know, type it out. Let me know. Otherwise, this whole thing's coming apart. One part. One thing is 99%. No. The fuel and the air filter have already been removed. The oil filter is 100%. Hey Skid, what's up, dude? I'm completely dismantling a vehicle I've already built from scratch. Because there's one thing that's making it not 100%, and I don't know where it is. Alright, there's all of that. You would think, but I've brought in 3 other vehicles that all had minor issues with them, and I found every single one so far, so This is the only one. This is the only car remaining that I built by hand that's not perfectly 100/100. So I found all the other problems. I'm gonna have to pull that over to the tire dismount area. Make sure it's not like a wheel or a hub.
From now on, I'm just going to remind you of the time that you have to on the tire bar for 1%.
Say that again. Oh, obsessive in your games? Yeah. No, I'm... Yo, what's up, Sheriff? %, on the starter. Let's take... Hold on. Can I select the drive shaft, please? That would be awesome. Drive shaft. You're calling it a night here? Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. We'll see you later. Fuel tank's good. Alright, let's come up front and start dismantling all of this until we find the problem. 100% there. Whoops, I just took that off. Okay. Big machine is leaving. What's the name of this vehicle? It is a Caster Earthquake Rex. And I'm looking at the global parts condition. Alright, so the entire engine has been removed. Let's take apart the rear end, because that'll be pretty quick. Found a thread with somebody having the exact same problem on the Bolt Atlanta. Well, if I take the whole thing apart and everything's 100%, I mean, I'll just put it back together again. Yeah. I mean, I had 3 other vehicles, all of which did legitimately have something wrong with them that I had overlooked. Like, one of them, I just didn't even buy a starter for it. So I was all like, well, let me take it out onto the test track and see what's wrong with it. And it's like, vehicle does not have a starter. I was like, well, there's my problem. So I'm not going to put it past me that I didn't forget something, you know? Hey, new followers, thanks. You'll leave it here? Thanks, man. I'll check that out later. Cool, Sheriff. Thanks for stopping by, too, man. Have a good one. Alright, now we'll take the front end apart. Don't forget to tell me to check the shocks and the brakes. Oh, the wheels. Yeah, shocks and wheels. That's what I meant. Springy things. Yeah, because
I knew you would know what I meant.
yeah, because they have individual components. And I can't view them in a group properly. I think if I have 100, 199, I think it'll say it's 100%.
Yeah.
Because on average, it would be. Alright. Now let's go over to the other side. Dismantle this. Some of the stuffs that are grouped together, like the calipers, they immediately fall apart when you dismantle them off the car. Because the caliper has two pieces as well. But when you dismount it, it separates the two pieces automatically. Wait a second. Okay, never mind. I thought I just dismantled a piece from one side of the car that wasn't on the other side. And I was like, what? Did I not buy two of those? But then I remembered that you can't put the outer wheel on without the other piece. Take the knuckle. Oh, wait, no. This is going to come off, then the knuckle. Then these bearings, or bushings. Complete vehicle dismantle completed. Alright, so that's everything. Let's look at the shocks. Those are all 100, 100. Let's look at the tires. They're all perfect. Let's go here. No items to work with, that's good. And let's go through this list again. Oh, this is the vehicle that didn't have the rear bench seat, because I couldn't get the black one to fit in there for some reason. And so I ended up buying all three colors of the rear bench seat, and it only accepted one of the three.
That's so weird.
Yeah, that's obviously a bug, because the bench seats specifically say Rex on them. So they're supposed to fit in this truck. They just don't. Oh, dude. This guy over here has, like, the best suggestion. Why don't you sort it by condition? Duh. Why didn't I think of that? I'm sitting here scrolling through the whole list. Yeah, everything's 100%. Huh. That's gotta be a bug, then. That's really strange. Alright, well, we'll just start putting it back together. It may also be one of those bugs that, like, you dismount everything and then you put it all back together and now it registers as 100, 100. So we'll see. All this back in. Can I reach this cat's? I can, kind of. I guess I'll just mouse over there. That works too. Mouse over there? Well, I guess I'm on computer, I guess. It makes sense. Okay. Rear end. Put the shocks back on. Thanks, Minecrafters. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Okay, we'll put the hub back on. Now we can start putting together the brakes. Throw the tire on. Goodness, I can barely see around that tire. It's so huge. Okay, that's done. Now let's swing up here. Start putting together the front suspension again. Sway bar, steering rack, the drive axle. Drop the knuckles in there. Make sure everything I put in here is 100% too, because for some reason I would have overlooked it. The shock absorber goes in. And we'll go to the other side. Okay. Whoops, wrong side. Put the block back in. Fuel filter, brake servo, the ABS system reinstalled. Radiator, battery, air filter. Install those clips. Alright, alternator goes back on. I think that's all I can do from up here. Yeah, because that's got to be lifted to get that in. Crankshaft. Let's do the oil filter. Put the bearing caps back on there. I guess I could go ahead and remount the transmission as well since I'm down here. Okay, there's all that. We gotta come from above again. And we drop the pistons in there. Yeesh. Bright light, bright light! Okay. Put the heads back on. Manifold. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I was like, why can't I put the engine head cover on? Because the timing section goes on first. Okay, intake manifold gets replaced. Interesting. That belt goes on along with the tensioner. And then I need the water pump pulley for the other one. I think that's everything. Let's put the rod caps back on, and then we can pop on the oil pan, oil the sucker up, and then see if we can start it. And that'll tell me if I'm missing anything. Anything super vital, that is. 'll click over and say 100% this time. %. Strange. Either there's something missing from the car that I'm not registering and is not actually vital for performance, or it's glitched. Which, I mean, it could just be glitched. That's a thing. Now I've got a license plate on the front and on the back. Plus, that's not that's considered a body part, not a not a regular part. So global body is 100. Global parts is 99. And I don't. Is any of our? I don't know if the interior is considered a part or a body. Let's reassemble the front seats. They're both 100%. The steering wheel is 100%, and the rear bench is 100%. So it's not that. Okay, the car does start. Let me see if I can take it out on the real road. Okay, it's happy with that. It's got to be some kind of a bug. Truck is not easy to control. Perfect. Oh, it's in the test path. I was like, where's the truck? Okay, yeah, me hitting the thing didn't affect the body at all. Yeah, no it didn't. Okay. So, move it back to Garage A. Let me try your other suggestion there. Log back in. Maybe I should just reboot the truck. Did you try turning the truck off and on again? Global parts condition 99. Best guess is that it's kind of glitched out. I'll just wait. No bonus vehicles. Let's go somewhere and see what they've got. Maybe we can buy a car. A new one to work on. Excellent. What's this? Bolt Roll It. It's a V8 OHV. That's an option. Let's see what else they've got tucked around in here. There's something. This looks like a Bolt Cape, I think. Oh, it's a Dodge Challenger. Yes. Garage. Nothing super expensive in there. Oh, here's more junk. Ooh, an engine block. Let's take those. See if I can fix those. That would be profitable. Transmission could be useful. Sakura Moon, I already have one of those. It's maxed out. What the hell is that? Oh, it's an engine lifter. Okay. Or an engine crane. Oh, this. What is this? Also a Sakura Moon. Well, I got a Dodge. That's useful. Engine head, not worth it. There you are. Salem Spectre Fastback. I'll wait on you. I was hoping to find the other Dodge. That would have been awesome. Alright, I think we're good. $99 for 3 engine blocks and a gearbox. Yes, please. And I also got a Dodge Challenger? Charger? I don't know, one of those two. What are you? Challenger. Okay. So that'll be the next car we assemble. Alright, so I ruined 2 engine blocks. Oh, I could already sell it for 130 bucks. Well, damn, alright. And I could sell that for 850 and that for 400. So that's like profit right there. But I'm going to stick those in the warehouse. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to stick that black bench seat in the warehouse too, because I want to use that one. We'll sell the white leather. Goodness, this thing is rough. Take that door off. Steering wheel comes off. Well, I can't do that from there. Trunk is gone. Rear bumper. There's no window on that side, is there? No. Okay. Let's just trash all of that. That's going to be a hell of a time just getting it fixed. Alright. I'll recharge that battery for me. No reason to ever buy a battery again. Because apparently they can always be recharged. Wheel hub, the bearing, that wheel hub. Pull that off of there. Everything is extremely rusty. You are correct, Skid. This is just a garbage state for a vehicle. We're gonna see how much of this we can repair and how much of it we just have to trash. Wow, it's missing like all its pistons. That's cool. Take off that transmission. What's holding that crankshaft? Oh, a single piston, that's right. Take that off. Whoops. Almost had it. Okay, now drop this down, we'll pull the piston out of there, then we'll have to raise it back up. Oh, I'm gonna take these arms off. I forgot there was still stuff up front. Hahaha, just kidding. I was testing you guys. You failed. Camshaft will come out. Alright. Now we can remove the cam gear, or the camshaft, the main camshaft. Words are hard. That can come out. Now we can remove the actual engine block. Hey! Wow, how did the rings get left in there? That's weird. That looks super weird. There were rings in the engine, but no pistons. That's a first. Could you imagine if it didn't let the engine block come out unless the rings were removed? And then you realized that you can't select just the ring in the engine? Oh, you would be screwed. See how much of this we can repair to 100%. Quite a bit, actually. I just hope we can repair the engine block itself. Apparently not. Engine block V8 OHV Charlie. V8 OHV Charlie. Alright, so we're gonna need basically all these parts here. Drop the block in there. Oh, there's so many parts. There's so many parts that just weren't in the vehicle. That's alright. We're going to get this far. Putting that back in. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for today, for right now. I'm going to just weld the body real fast. And that way I don't have to look at all this rust while I'm working on it. I need to fix that eventually anyway, so might as well do it now. So anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. And we'll pick up with this Dodge Challenger the next time we play. If there are any new guys in the chat, we have a community Discord server, !Discord will get you a link. Feel free to come by and hang out in there as well. It's not required that you be a subscriber on the channel to get in there. However, I am a Twitch affiliate, so if you feel the desire to subscribe, go ahead and do that as well. But anyway, like I was saying, thanks for coming, and we will see y'all next time. Night, Mom.